Aquarius, this will be a general love reading for you guys from the 22nd to the 31st of July. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Okay, so what do we have? What does Aquarius need to know from the 22nd to the 31st of June? Okay. Fighting to come out today. Oh. Okay. So, Four of Cups. Not wanting to participate with this person for some reason. Feels like a very stuck energy that you have been in, or perhaps coming out of, but not wanting to see them, not wanting to participate. No exchange of energy, communication. You are trying to almost like not see them with this fingers here with a peripheral vision. You know that this person's here, or this situation's here, but you don't want to interact with it. Almost like you're sitting in disappointment here. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to be seen to be sitting in a very disappointing situation, but there is somebody out there. And look at that. You want to look at them, but you can't because of this situation playing out here. Wow. What a turn of events. So let's have a look here. We've got a Six of Swords. So you do want to participate with this cup that's on this ledge. And it's almost like you want to rebirth whatever connection that you've got with this cup that you can't be seen to be interacting with at this particular moment in time. Feels like a breakup, or perhaps you're in a relationship that's not very in tune with what you think and feel for the future. So the rebirth card here, you're reborn. You want to revisit or visit this cup that's on this ledge. You want to interact with this person, and you want to create dialogue. Getting sweaty fingers again. What is this? Sometimes when I connect with energies on a personal level, I will exhibit emotional, physical symptoms because I'm an empath. So I'm getting sweaty palms. So this person here is very worried about the situation. They do want to get this to calmer waters. They want to be able to interact with this cup here. They want to almost come back to them reborn, or present themselves as reborn, to put the time and effort into this situation to get it to calmer waters. So however it resonates for you, it could be something that has lain fallow for some period of time since you're going through this misery here. It is a very miserable kind of like bruised heart space. You have to be seen to be playing that role. But in the back of your mind, Aquarius, there's that cup. Okay, so what else have they given you? Oh, yeah. It's with somebody from the past. You're looking Six of Cups. Look, you're looking at this cup here and you're saying to yourself, I wish I could participate with them. I wish I didn't have any of these worries here. Look, these kids are living in the moment. They're focused on these grains of whatever they are in these cups. They're just enjoying life just through this simple task, and it's almost like you're looking at the amount of joy and emotional fulfillment they're getting just from this very small pleasurable act. You're looking at that and saying, oh, wish I was back there, wish I was a kid again, wish I didn't have any of these worries. Four of Cups, wish I didn't have any of that misery to deal with. And it also suggests to me that this cup here and this situation here is something that you want to revisit from, say, your formative years. So it's something that you have shared with somebody in the past, and you're looking very longingly at that amount of emotional fulfillment that you had, or you felt when you were able to interact with this person. So what else do we need to know for Aquarius? It's very busy on this park. It's very scary. Hottest, one of the hottest days of the year in the UK, and it is scary. The amount of people walking their pets in the heat on really hot tarmac. I feel like I want to go out and educate every single person and say, look, do not walk your dog. You walk on bare feet in this heat, on this tarmac, and you will feel the heat. You shouldn't be walking your dog. So yeah, half of me, I have to reel myself back in. It's very difficult. My pooch is here. She's inside. She's a Springer Spaniel, so we're not going to take her out, because if I do, she's just giddy as a fruitcake. She will exhaust herself. So late at night and early in the morning, and I woke up this morning, I don't even know why I'm telling you this, at quarter past 7, and just took her out for the toilet, and the heat, it was just unbearable. And that was like 7:15 in the morning. It was just, oh no. Okay, so do we need this many cards? I don't think so. I think there's a card in there for you, but they've just given you a whole bunch. So you may hear children in the background having a fabulous time in the heat. You may hear dogs barking, and you may hear people just running around generally. So yeah. Fortunately, still here. A year on, still haven't got out of here yet. No, it's a beautiful part of the country, and I am very privileged to have a roof over my head at this moment in time. Hopefully that will change soon, and I'll have a permanent one. Okay, so we've got the Princess of Pentacles here. You do want to create a balance between you and this person. You want to create a situation brand new, but it is with somebody that you already know. Princess of Pentacles, very thoughtful, very creative in how you even start a dialogue. So you've been thinking, I feel, about contacting this person for a long time, but your use of language is very creative. You're creating those creating a balance with this Six of Swords, and look at that, you do want to be victorious. You want this other person to notice you, to reciprocate, to engage with you, so you can feel that amount of euphoria that you felt in the past. You do want this to almost like either move to the next level, so perhaps it's friends. However it resonates for you, whatever situation this is. Wow, okay. King of Pentacles declaring to them, I'm here to stay. I choose you. I'm not going anywhere. And away from the Four of Swords, which is emotional depletion. I've been in a very emotionally depleting heart space. I've had to play out, and I've also had to sit here under this tree, even though you are sitting there. I can't interact with you. There is a process that's here. It's kind of like picking the right time to send a dialogue out, or to connect, or reconnect even. But from that rebirth card, it's the rebirth of this situation, but in a brand new way, because it said to me that you didn't put the time and effort into the situation previously. In the Tower moment here, everything has to fall in order to have a brand new beginning. So the Tower moment here is perhaps through this absence from this person, or from this situation that you had in the past, you're kind of like looking and reflecting back on it and saying, oh God, really? That's the person I want to be with. That's the person I should be with. That's the person who has my heart. So you do want to offer them a brand new love situation. The Ace of Cups, you want to offer them your heart. This is why you're coming in as the King of Pentacles. I'm here to stay. This is the truth of the situation. From being without you, I know who you are to me. I know what you mean to me. And I know what I want from this connection. And it's not just, hi, how you doing? The Princess of Pentacles. It's a whole lot more than that. So Yeah, Three of Swords, stabbing yourself in the heart, in love. So it's too many people, and perhaps it was a choice. This keeps coming up as well, so I could just keep connecting with the same person. It's a choice between two people, and it's almost like you chose wrongly from these cards here, where you are sitting in misery and just biding your time, almost. Biding your time, the Four of Cups. You're waiting to move away from this Tower moment here, this situation, in order just to send out a tiny message. And look at this. So, too many cooks boiling the broth. You want to leave this situation and just start something brand new, rebirth this situation with whoever this is. The Eight of Cups, you're over the hill. And the Lord card here sets healthy boundaries to those who rely on you. So it could be that this situation here that has to play out, it could be divorce, and it certainly does feel like that for some reason, or a very committed relationship nevertheless. So healthy boundaries to those who rely on them. Sets a line in the sand and says that's enough's enough. I'm off. The Eight of Cups. I'm off to pastures new. Well, in effect, it's off to pastures new, but it's old, if you understand that. So it is something from the past, you want to revisit that. But the Lord card here, it could be that you share a family with this person. So you're setting that healthy boundary and saying, enough's enough. I'm off. But it also is an internal dialogue with yourself. Enough's enough, enough waiting around. This situation's come to a close. I realise what this person means to me. How do you get over this situation though? Because you're going to have to talk about this. If it is a choice between two people, then you're going to have to talk to this person about it. But I feel that you are, with this card here, is declaring, saying, yeah, I'm invested. I want to make this a love situation, not just friendship. I want to come back and I want to lavish love on you and the situation. I want it to be a brand new relationship, rebranded. King of Pentacles. But you're saying to this person here, okay, I'm sweeping away the past. Let's have no more of that, whatever this situation was. I want a brand new beginning. I'm here to stay. So, gorgeous, gorgeous. Very matter of fact again. Whoever's in this room with me. Okay, what else we need to know for Aquarius, please? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Too many people in this situation, but you have been daydreaming about this one here, and it's like you've been going through all of these scenarios, just trying to understand what they mean to you, perhaps daydreaming about a life with them, because there's no communication. But a Five of Swords here, so you bobbed in and bobbed back out. Like I said, a choice between two people. You stole your energy away because your energy was used on a situation that stabbed you in the back. Ten of Swords. It's almost like you stabbed yourself in the back. And we've got the World card here, so this cycle needs to be complete before you start this one here. But this one is still open-ended because you're still thinking about this situation. You're still thinking about this person. And you're still thinking about giving them your heart. So this is a cycle that needs to be complete as well. And the Hermit card here. So going on this very solitary journey inward to understand why you keep daydreaming about this person, what they mean to you. More importantly, I feel about just starting a dialogue as well. If you look at this card here in the Princess of Pentacles, you want to rebirth communication at the very least between you and this person. So you want to be able to come and speak to them. You want to rebirth dialogue to get this to calmer waters, to talk about this third party situation, but more importantly to reconnect with this person, because it is a cycle that needs to be complete. Then eventually you can say to them, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I want to give you my heart. So that Hermit's journey has been a long time coming, I feel. Okay, anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Yep, look at that. So, Three of Pentacles. While all this is playing out, you are working really hard on your career, your finances, in order to carve yourself a niche, your place in the world. It's almost like regaining, recouping what you have lost, perhaps within this divorce scenario or this breakdown of this committed relationship. You're working really hard on trying to recuperate everything that you have lost. Oh, look at that. So you do want ultimately the Ten of Cups. And with this person, there's a huge amount of euphoria and love that you feel for this person, this situation. Look at that. The outpouring is immense. So you do consider them to be trustworthy. You want to be able to have an emotionally available, more importantly, I don't even know where that's come from, emotionally available situation between both of you, because you do consider them to be trustworthy. The King of Cups, you want to come across as trustworthy. This also indicates family as well, so perhaps one of you has a family and you see you and this person as the ultimate family. It's like, yeah, that's the relationship I want to introduce my children to, or I want to create a family with moving forward. The King of Cups here. Engaging, declaring, saying to this person, it's like, I'm here to stay, I love you, you have my heart, you've always had my heart. I just didn't realise it at the time. And it took this Tower moment to realise what you actually mean to me. And what I don't know why they've given me that. And what a crappy situation. This three-party situation was just really crappy. And what a shitty relationship this is. I don't even know why they give me all these swear words. Anyway, so take it as it resonates, and please don't get offended. It's just sometimes they come out with such strong stuff and I have to just impart to you what they're imparting to me. So it's not me, don't shoot me. Queen of Swords here, so objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing humour in a situation. It's almost like, oh, the epiphany is this person here is kind of like the person that I want to settle down with. Queen of Swords. So sweeping away the past, coming through reborn, putting the time and effort in with that King of Pentacles, saying, yeah, not my decision is to come towards this person here and create, at the very least, a dialogue, because there's no communication between both of you. Even though your ideas for this, or your hopes and dreams for this relationship or connection are so much more than just friendly dialogue. So much more. And you want to be victorious in just overcoming that first hurdle, which is just communication in the first instance. Okay, so anything else? Anything else? I feel there's almost like a bit of trepidation here for you. It almost feels like you think the other person probably has gone off the boil. Yeah, look at that Seven of Swords. It's a headache. It's like thinking about this being the ultimate relationship and then having doubts that the other person would be interested in you, even though you shared something between you in the past. So both of you, I think, indicated to each other that you like each other. Look at that, Seven of Pentacles. I love it when they do this. They're so in tune today. So Seven of Pentacles, seeds well planted. You want to be able to harvest these seeds. See, that really took me by surprise as well. See, that's why I love reading so much. Really, really love it. So yeah, and how do you do that? So how do you just send out a small communication if you already haven't had communication with them for a while? Well, look at that. Manifesting. So you are working really hard on your finances and career in order to bring about a kind of like equilibrium and balance into your life. Okay, so there's firm foundations for you to springboard from. And while you're doing that, you're manifesting through these daydreams. You're sending out signs and synchronicities to this other person saying, I'm still thinking of you. I'm still thinking of creating a relationship with you. You are still in my heart. And look, I want to be able to come and speak to you. I want to get this back on track. I want to almost like visit you for some reason. I don't know why they've given me that. I want to visit you. I want to rebirth this situation. It's not just friends. There's a whole lot more that goes with this, because this is a cycle that needs to be complete, even if it's just as friends. But the idea and intent behind it is so much more amplified, I feel. So when you're manifesting, you're sending out signs and synchronicities to the other person. Please don't blow their socks off, okay? It's a naughty way of getting somebody to notice you, I feel. Because I've had it. People send out crackers amounts of energy my way. Goodness knows where it's come from. Sometimes I can understand where it is coming from. But then again, with those signs and synchronicities, it's kind of like, well, if you're sending me all these signs and synchronicities, all this energy, surely you're going to pop in at some stage. And I've had to resist reaching out and communicating, because there is something hidden within that energy, and I feel that, okay, you want to reach out, I have to let you come to me. I'm not going to be surprised that you're coming in because of all these signs and synchronicities, but I'm just going to hold back a little because there is something underlying. Yes, and look at that, there's the moon. This is nothing to do with me anyway, this reading, but anyway. So the King of Swords here, very confidently speaking your mind, which is a mind of love, a mind of communication, commitment, making this a reality. Beautiful. And the moon. To do with your emotions, because you do have hidden emotions for this person. There's a huge amount of love here. You have hidden emotions, but the moon's had enough of you just hiding and sitting in stasis. So the moon comes in and says, come on then, Aquarius, what's these fears that are holding you back? Is it the thought of actually having to make those steps towards speaking or sending out communication? Because if you want it that much, then even at the very least, just spark a dialogue and see where it goes. What comes of that dialogue? Because nobody can predict the future. This is what you want. These are your thoughts and wishes on this board here. But it's up to you at the end of the day to make that physical journey, to send that communication out, even though you were using the magician there. So this person's not going to be surprised when you pop back in. There's things associated between both of you. It could be an era, it could be a genre of music, it could be anything that you shared between each other. It could be the repetition of, I don't know, seeing a school friend's name. It could be anything, you know. So release fears that hold you back. You're going to have to move through that energy and just don't be fearful. Just send that communication out and just see where the chips fall. Even though you want to be victorious, and it seems like everything's hanging on the response that you get from this person. Because look at that, you do want to be able to sit down. What was I saying about taking a trip towards them? You want to be able to sit down and celebrate with them, the Nine of Cups, in a very physical way. And that you do want to offer them commitment, a very committed situation. The Four of Wands, the 1111 card. It is commitment, a huge amount of commitment in itself, not just to your happiness moving forward, but it is commitment to this other person. And look at that, away from the Eight of Swords, which is stuck, which does say to me it is the end of a committed situation, or a legal divorce. You're moving away from that. You have been very stuck in the past. It's just trying to understand what this person, why this scenario keeps going around in your head, because it's unresolved. It's unfinished business. Oh, look at that. Leap of faith towards them. You're getting gusto up now. Look at that. The decision whether or not to do this. There are two paths. It's almost like you chose the wrong one, but you're at a crossroads at the moment and there are two paths. Which one do you take? Well, you want to take this one. You want to close this one off and take this one. 9 of Wands, not giving up on the situation, never giving up on it. Accept my cup of apology, Prince of Cups, for choosing the wrong person. And look at that. The Freyja card, bringing equilibrium and balance into the situation by manifesting, but also by using masculine and feminine energies that we have within us, by tapping into that with that Magician card there and knowing what you need to do moving forward. With the Kings here, they're very declaratory, they're very cold kind of energies. The King of Swords speaks his mind. This is what I want. The King of Pentacles, yeah, okay, I'm here to stay, but still is very determined. And the King of Cups, soft, but still determined. This is my heart. This is what I want to give you. I want a situation that is a brand new start, which is the truth. I want to be able to give you my heart, to love you, and I'm not going to move away. I'm not going to run away this time. I'm going to be here to stay. And look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. It's a brand new start. It is a brand new love situation with somebody that you've shared something with in the past. Has tremendous amount of material prosperity in here though, because you've got yourself into the 9 of Pentacles, which is very balanced, you don't need anything, you're independent of this situation here. You've got all the resources that you need moving forward with that Magician card there. So it says to me that you have money in the bank to make this work, to offer this person a brand new life, to offer them a brand new situation, to be in tune with yourself. Nothing is a problem. You're in this gorgeous kind of white light energy. There's a lot of healing around you, and you're very empathetic, very in tune with your intuition and with other people's thoughts and feelings, more importantly. What a gorgeous energy to be in, but it has taken time for you to get there. So this is the reason why you want to offer them all of this. And it is about communication, because my throat's starting to close up, so sweaty hands. No, it's not just because it's like 1,000 degrees outside. It's not quite that hot. I think it's probably about 30 today. Far too hot for me. Far too hot. I like the heat. I feel the cold, but I love Britain. The diversity between weather. It really excites me. It's beautiful. And look at that. So self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights, the wrong choice. And the Queen of Wands here, trailblazing, independent of a situation, independent in your thought processes, independent of anybody. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, very gorgeous energy of motivation, of a forward movement, of passion, new beginnings, trailblazing. And the trail to blaze is through communication with this person in here. And it is death to old ways, death to not participating, death to kind of like not committing to this course of action, to this person, to your own happiness moving forward. So the death card here, death to old ways here, and death to the past from this situation here, this third party that you've kind of like, these are all intertwined, you've shared, because this is one of the choices that you made the wrong choice. This is the right choice. So they're very intertwined and interconnected energy wise. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Okay, so how does the other person feel about Aquarius? How does the other person feel about Aquarius? Can we have any information, please? What are their thoughts and feelings towards Aquarius? What are their hopes and wishes? Okay, so they're in apology mode as well, Prince of Cups. So they want to create a dialogue between you that is very kind of like both of you saying to each other, okay, what a pair of prunes. Almost like that. What a pair of prunes. Let's just start from 0. Prince of Cups. It's an apology for the past. Wow, okay. They've given me so many cards here, and I've just picked that first one up, so I'm just going to shuffle a bit more and see. There's so many cards in there. I don't know if that's the card that... I know that there's cards that want to come out because I can feel it, but it's whether or not it's the right one when they present them in that way. It's kind of like, it gets confusing. So, highest messages only, please. So, yeah. And they want to offer you, or they want a brand new beginning with you, something that's very passionate. They're very passionate about you. They're very passionate to resolve this disappointment between both of you. Sometimes, okay, let's face it, guys, you come together, you know, say something to somebody that you kind of like fancy, okay, like them a bit, there's something about them I think that's quite attractive, and then somebody else pops in and our focus is taken off and we choose someone else. And it's almost like apologising to each other for not recognising what each other means to each other, or not having the confidence, I feel, to speak up and say, hang on a moment, I really like you. And I feel that that's the same scenario that's happening here. Both of you didn't have the courage to see this into its full fruition, full potential. So both of you said things to each other that indicated that you liked each other, and then either remained in stuck situations or chose wrongly. But it seems to me like it's choosing the wrong partners. But the reason for that is, and things like this need to play out, it's so the universe jolts you into kind of like recognising what the other person means to you. Absence makes the heart grow fonder and all of that. So yeah, knowing what this person means to you. Well, Aquarius, you've turned up in their reading, but they feel divinely guided towards you. Look, there is no way you can get away from each other. You are meant to be together. The Star card here. And it could be both of you were resisting this. And it's like the apology between both of you is, okay, yeah, we've indicated that we like each other and we really should try and bring some balance into the situation and at least talk about it. Even talking about it closes that cycle off, because there's no kind of like wondering what if. That's dispelled because both of you want to be able to speak to each other and express how you feel. And the Ace of Wands here, so they want to have a brand new beginning, a brand new passionate relationship with you, a brand new life almost, the Ace of Wands, in a almost like a very different place from where they are at the moment. Head and heart space, it's a complete different space. And with this word and this chasm here, there's a bridge that you both have to cross to get to each other. You are the sun in each other's lives, and it's almost like, I would say, a brand new place even, because this, if you have a look, and I've never noticed this before, but this stag wants to cross over here, wants to be able to bridge that gap, wants the new beginning over here with the woody trees away from the rocks. So perhaps it's both of you creating a situation in a brand new physical space, as in location wise, could be brand new geographical location. I don't know if both of you live quite separately, but this chasm here kind of like indicates to me that you do live in different places. You're not near each other. So a star card here, Aquarius, like I said, you've turned up in their reading. They do see you as kind of like a soulmate, a divine partner. They feel divinely guided to keep you in their heart and mind. It's almost like it's written in the stars. It was written since the dawn of time. That's really heavy, isn't it? But it's almost like a soul contract. It's almost like you've shared lives between you. Well, that's strange in itself, isn't it? The Fool card here, so they want to take a leap of faith. They want to come towards you, and I feel that when you send out that communication, look, they are sweeping something away. Objective decision making. Aquarius is back in. We've got this communication going. Oh my goodness me, it's going really well. I need to clear something. So seeing humour in a situation, it's almost like, oh, okay, I know what I need to release, but and it feels like it is a relationship, a committed, it's definitely the past, that Three of Swords situation. You're bringing balance, or this person is bringing balance, reciprocating your communication, which is friendly and thoughtful. You're very, very choosing the words that you say to this person in a very thoughtful way. You're choosing the right words because you want this to grow. And the Five of Pentacles here, so yeah, this person couldn't interact with you, couldn't interact with anybody. It's a bit of dismay here. They were left out in the cold. And they've never given up on this situation either. They want to be able to at least speak to you, but they do see you as their divine partner. God, it's really heated up in this room now. And the Death card here, so death to old ways, death to a kind of like a committed, I wonder if it is to do with this person here has a committed relationship that they need to release in order to bring about balance and equilibrium into this situation. The throw that card here, because it seems like you are independent or getting yourself independent of a situation, and perhaps this person here is thinking, oh, okay, I need to do the same. And look at that, the Hangman, just hanging around in a tree, just waiting. So I feel that this person here is waiting to see how things progress. And if you are really dedicated and that you are a good match, even though they do consider you to be a soulmate, could a relationship spring from this reconnection? The Six of Pentacles, they want to put the time and effort into this. But it does bring about a huge amount of frustration, I feel, because there is something quite heavy that they need to release, not just energy wise, but it feels like a physical relationship. Six of Swords, moving this onto calmer waters or the next level. And look at that, the truth, new beginning, truth. So it is, I feel it is in a completely different space. Both of you want to offer each other, Aquarius, you want to offer them material, kind of like no holds barred. Don't worry about money, I've got all the resources, let's just start a brand new life, you've got my heart. And this person here is saying, okay, I want a truthful new beginning. It's gonna throw challenges up because I'm a little bit stuck over here, whatever I need to release. But also I'm really passionate about you. I'm really passionate about the future. I'm really passionate about creating a relationship with you somewhere else. And the truth of the situation is, I do see you as a soulmate, but it's going to take time. For me, for this person to trust you, to know that you are committed to the cause. But also, it's going to take time for this person here, I feel, to remove themselves from this situation here. And look, we've got the Princess of Pentacles here, so a cup of apology, just like you, mirroring each other. So Princess of Pentacles, very choosing their words really thoughtfully because they want this communication to grow. They want to put the time and effort into it. And the Prince of Cups here, yeah, I'm really sorry I didn't put the time and effort into this now. I am committed. I want this. Wow. What you're offering them is absolutely huge, Aquarius. You're offering them commitment and you're offering them love. Away from the Five of Cups. So yeah, it is for this person, you are the one that got away. The Five of Cups here. Emotional disappointment from that kind of like third party situation. They're sitting in a very depleting kind of energy, but it's something that they have to go through. I feel time plays a huge factor in both of you coming back together and sealing this cycle off, because both of you have to do things in order to come back together again. Oops. And look at that. So yeah, that's been a burden for this person here. It's been a burden. Whatever this situation is here is a burden to them, but it's also a burden keeping hold of you in their heart and mind, because they have no idea what you're up to. No communication. Neither of you are talking to each other. There's a huge chasm between you. You could have had, you know, Aquarius 10 children by now and 15 marriages, and this person wouldn't have a clue about what's happening, but they can pick up on your energy. You're sending out signs and synchronicities, and they consider you to be a soulmate energy, so they can in effect pick up on your fluctuations in energy. So when you want to, it's almost like you speak to each other through the exchange of energy alone and not verbally. One, because Aquarius, you can't be seen to be interacting with someone else, but you want to let this person know that they're still in your heart and mind and that you still want a relationship with them. And this person here is interpreting all these signs and synchronicities as you coming to pop in and send this communication. So they will be sitting there waiting, going, okay then, they're going to come in at some stage. Beautiful. It's almost like a veiled love story, isn't it? So strange. It's so strange. It's all hidden. It's all in energy terms. And unless you're susceptible or kind of like or can read energy, read people, you would never know that there is something going on. It's like a whole different an energy relationship. Nobody can see it, nobody can touch it, but both of you can feel it. It's so strange. It's beautiful. Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. So this person here is working really hard on their current situation to be balanced. Almost like they're working really hard on their pentacles, perhaps business. They're trying to become independent of a situation, and they're more in tune with their intuition, their thoughts, their feelings. So whatever signs and synchronicities you're sending out, Aquarius, are going to be that much more amplified to this person. And the Queen of Wands, so they want to come towards you. They want to blaze a brand new trail. A brand new trail with you. And they want to come towards you and say, hey, yeah, I'm really enthusiastic. You make me pop with the energy. I want to start a new life with you, Queen of Wands. But there's almost like a dark side to her, though, because she's sitting there saying to you, Aquarius, don't piss me off. I have a pointy wand in my hand, and I will tell you, if you're going to mess me about, I don't need it. I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody. So if you're going to come towards me true and proper, with communication that is going to grow, in order for this to get to calmer waters. And that's exactly what you're doing on your side of the reading. You're saying, okay, yeah, okay, let's get going. Let's do it. Beautiful reading. Some bits are quite heavy though, and very long, as usual for you, Aquarius, for some reason. Okay, so just going to sign it off with some romance angels and angel answers. Also, just wanted to tell you guys as well, I started to produce some very special candles. They're not just any candles. I only make my candles on a new moon and a full moon. Okay, to harness all of those gorgeous energies, and I do concentrate heavily on making these candles. So they do have I put my love in there, my protection, everything else in with these candles. So I do consider them to be very special. And I did a batch on the last supermoon, which is the last one of the year. And then I thought, I wonder. So I am going to be producing some of these gorgeous wax melts. I've got some gorgeous essential oils. They are soy wax candles, which I will show you in a video that I'm going to upload either to YouTube or to the Facebook group, Facebook page. But I am of the mindset of seeing who would be interested in looking at these products, and I'll show you how I make them actually, because I do make them actually in situ on the night of a new moon and a full moon, and that's what makes them kind of like, there's a ritual that goes with it. It's really special, and I just love doing it. I loved doing it. So, okay, shut up. So recovery, the situation will improve and get more information. So recovery, you deserve love, you are lovable. Yes, you do deserve love. The situation will improve. Look at that reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yes, you're manifesting like crazy. We've got to get more information, religious factors. Your love life's been influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, it is being influenced by your spirituality because you are looking at this through the eyes of love and you're manifesting this situation into existence. So get more information. Just find out about the other person's circumstances. It is safe for you to love, but there is some significant, I've come back to this card now, significant difference between both of you. You could be spiritual, they may not be. They may be spiritual, you may not be. Religious, age, or geographical location. So you could be in completely separate places within this world, on the earth. Whatever is significantly different. Get more information. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. It's about communication. It's more voices going again. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. Of course it does, because there's that communication between both of you, and that apology that needs to, both of you need to say to each other. More importantly, to yourselves, I feel. So free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and steer it in the direction that you want it to go in, and towards, or invite the person that you want to spend the rest of your days with into your life by bridging that gap with that tiny communication. Okay, what else do we need to know? And finances, look at that. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I don't think they are, because you're working really hard on them to give someone a very prosperous, committed situation moving forward. It's almost like money's not an object. Don't worry about it. We've got codependency, addictions are affecting romantic life. Make the decision. Don't bob in and bob out. Make a firm, committed decision and release your ex. The time's come to clear your energy. Beautiful reading. I'm going to sign it off with some Moonology cards. Oh, that was quick. Time to take action. New moon in Aries. What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Highest messages only for Aquarius. Highest messages only. It seems like both of you know what you mean to each other, but are just really scared to speak about it, speak it into existence, because there are blockages or things that need to be almost like tied up. They've given me shoelaces. Things need to be, the T's need to be crossed and the I's need to be dotted. God, I forgot what it was now. Thank you so much. Dot your I's and cross your T's even. A fiery climax approaches, new full moon in Aries. Okay. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Don't know why they give me all these. Confidence is your key to success. Bring love into this situation. New moon in Aquarius. And conclusions are within reach. Ooh, and also, they've given you, it just flopped on the floor, what do you need to release? Beautiful reading. If it did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. Yeah, all of those free advisory service, Facebook, everything else is in the description box below the video. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week, and I love you. Love you loads, and I'll see you back in August. Woohoo! All right, love you loads. Take care.